Namaste, Jay Bharat. These two concepts, self respect and ego, interplay in the sense they get overlapped. In the minds of people, actually, they are very distinct concepts. They're not confusing, but they are confusing to popular minds. It's oftentimes it happens that one treats ego as self-respect and vice versa. The point is that there is no clarity of concepts in cases of ego and self-respect. So one should maintain this distinction, because one is most noble, self-respect, and the other one is very bad, ego. Now let me make a quick scan through these two concepts. What is it? What is it to say that something is ego or someone is egoist? Basically and fundamentally discussing what ego is. Ego is a kind of spurious thoughts. You are assuming importance. You're assuming importance, or one is assuming importance on the basis of something for which one is not responsible. For example, one can be very proud of being rich, and in many cases the person himself may be not really responsible for accumulating so much of money. It may be because of the environment or the support from his family, parents, or someone else, etc. This is one. Number two, one may be able to acquire much wealth because his shrewdness and his callousness, which are not noble qualities. That is a function towards increasing money. Like that also one can become rich because he is oriented towards increasing his funds and money and assets. So this is one thing which of which one becomes egocentric. That is the fundamental postulate. One of the postulates in being an egoist is that I am something and I am above the normal people. Others are below me. I am something more important, or I have these things. Some of the film stars get popular because they act in movies and their faces are familiar to people. And when someone is a good film star, people start liking them. And when they happen to see them outside in the airport or somewhere, they will give a respectful smile. That is one thing. But when someone who assumes that he has these qualities, suppose there's a person who wants to act who just goes about acting in movies but doesn't have much movies, usually out of his relentless effort that he is able to show his face here and there. But suppose he thinks he's a very talented actor, a great actor, and start posing towards it, that becomes spurious. So when someone is suffering from ego, I would call it suffering from ego, that's because he suffers from ego, because he thinks he is something which he is really not. He presumes himself to be beyond others or above others, which may be not the case. On the other hand, so ego is that it's based on something which is not there, or something which is wrongly there. This is also important. Something which is erroneously there, something which is wrongly there, or something which is not the case, or something which is not there, but you think that they are all there. That's, roughly speaking, that's a structure of an ego. Now, self-respect. A self-respect is actually supposed to be egoless, selfless. Self-respect must be selfless. It shall appear contradictory, but that's not really the case. Self-respect is that you respect yourself, again based on some qualities which you have. Others also may have. You will not say that you are above them, but maybe you are given experiences through interactive existence that someone may not be doing it, so you may be able to do better. I mean, you have such experiences that, okay, I won't do this, I would behave differently, I won't do this. That gives a kind of respect to yourselves. For instance, X is holding an office where X can do corruption and get things, and X doesn't want to do it. Now his mind doesn't permit him. Let me not even use the word conscience. His mind doesn't permit. He doesn't. That's not in his character to do it. That's the point. That's not in his character to do. But Y does all those things. So when X looks at Y, it's okay. Y is like that. Let him. But I wouldn't be able to do. So that would develop that I am actually a better human being than him, because I don't do these nasty negative things. I do something which is positive. So this becomes self-respect. Now many people, others also, many people, they make judgments, evaluation. They confuse self-respect from egoism. They would call all things as ego without referring to anything like self-respect. A person may be acting serious or different out of self-respect because he doesn't want to go into that, which is not in his character. But then the other person would say, might say that he is egoist. That this is the confusion, and this is the mistakes people do in life. So next time when you come across personalities, and next time when you come across of, actually one should not judge, but when you next time when you're about to judge a personality, and suppose you feel that he is an egoist, please think twice to ascertain whether it's really the case of being egoism, or it's a kind of self-respect. You can find out that whether it is really self-respect or not. Just look for the qualities which a person possesses. As you can see, you may not see all the qualities, but as it is visible to you, and there are qualities may be distinct from others, you have to consider that as self-respect, not as ego. The moment you clear this confusion between self-respect and ego, you will know how to deal with that person. You will spontaneously have some admiration towards him, some respect towards him. So keep doing this exercise when you come across such situations of people appear to be having ego, and then look, you will find sometimes in most cases it may be not ego, it may be only self-respect. Please do think and do this exercise in your life. You will have a smoother understanding and clearer understanding. So till we meet again, Namaste, Jai Bharat and Jai Shri Ram.